Good afternoon. It's Alison Salvin. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia, on the west coast of Canada, just outside of Vancouver. So, welcome to my regulars who join me on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Or if you're watching on a replay, you can leave me a comment and I'll see it later. So, I'm just going to make sure that I am broadcasting. It says I'm on YouTube, so that's good. And then it looks like I'm here, so that's good. Hi, Ellie. Okay, there we are. So we are good to go, I think. Now, Ellie, we just have to wait for some more people to join us, and we'll be good. I'm just going to refresh my other screen so I can see my comments in real time. If it wants to cooperate, which sometimes it doesn't like to cooperate. I've had a few little hiccups in lately when I'm trying to go live. I had another one just, so this is why I'm just a titch late. And I think we should be good now. There we go. Okay, yay. Okay. Hey, Keisha, how are you? Looks like I've got everybody. Well, got Ellie and Keisha. And whoever else might be looking somewhere else. So big day today. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pooped. It's only 3 o'clock. Hi, Mo. From Sizzling, I heard it's super hot there. I was watching the news. I saw it was, hi, Mern. I saw it was super hot kind of all along the eastern seaboard there. Some crazy heat wave in New Hampshire. And oh my gosh, looks awful. I wouldn't want to be sending my kids back to school in unair conditioned classrooms. It sounds might be a little dangerous. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for a few of you to jump on. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a little bit of everything today. So I am going to go through the catalog and show you some samples. And I'm also going to then in the middle, I'm gonna make a card. So usually I just do a card and then we're done in about 30 minutes. Today we're gonna be a little bit longer, but I hope that's okay because you'll see some really nice samples. Hi, Diane. Oh gosh, your grandkids had no air conditioning. I think it's, I don't know, it's kind of cruel, isn't it? Especially in the climate that we live in, you guys live in, you'd think they'd have air conditioning for May and June even. All right, so should we get started? I think so. Let's go over here. So here's our catalog. And the last month or so, all I've been able to do is show you the outside, but we can open it. So let's open it. On the first page here, page 3, what I really like under the table of contents, I've done it the last couple of catalogs, but they list the product suites here, which I really like because then I can find those products really easily. And then what I also like, which they've done for a couple of years, is at the very back, we have the bundles listed, right? And then we have the individual products. So catalog at a glance. I love this. So we've got the stamps, we've got the dies, the folder, embellishments, and so on. So I really like the way the catalog is laid out. So let's just go sort of product by product, and I'll show you. I don't have samples for everything, but I have samples for a lot. So we have played with this one. This is the Merry Bold and Bright. We've done some cards with it on lives. Love this one. Let me show you the cards that we have created. Here we are. So we've got this one, Merry Christmas, which I did a few that were just cased from the catalog. So that one is cased, as you can see. And then this one here, I took this tag off of the box and I created a card with that and added some ribbon and whatnot. I changed it a little bit, but not much. I love the vibrant colors in this suite. Love, love, love them. Okay, so I've shown you those products. I'm not going to go too long on the actual products, like showing you the DSP and whatnot, because I want to make sure that I can show you as many samples as possible. Okay, here's a fun one. Now this one is called St. Nicholas Bundle. We've got I would call it the old-fashioned Santa. If you like to color, it's perfect. Beautiful samples here. We've got the dies and the stamps. But what's really cool is as of today, there is designer series paper that coordinates with this. Now, where can you find it? Yeah, it's not in a catalog. you have to go to my store. So you have to go to shopcrazywithallison.com, and you have to look under, it'll be there as new arrivals, online exclusive. So that's where you're going to find it. Okay. Hi, Margaret. How are you? You got to place your order this morning. I know, it's so exciting. Guys, will have to tell me what's your favorite products. What did you guys order today? Tell me. So here's a card using this bundle. If you like coloring, this is the one for you. Love it. Don't you love the old-fashioned fonts here? We've got some stockings. He's got a lot of stockings to fill. And then it's just simply colored with the Stampin' Blends. It's not too hard to do. But check out the Designer Series paper that coordinates with that. Okay, that's that distressed tile embossing folder, by the way. That's part of the Winter Meadow suite. But I'd like to see how other ways you can use it. Now we've also got some that are just bundled. There is no suite per se. So we have the Merriest Trees. Okay, so let me show you those. My sister Ellie, who's on this call, she sent me these cards, which I really appreciate when I get cards from my sisters. And what I love is that Ellie took one from the catalog and recreated it. And I think that's such a smart thing to do, right? Like if you want just something to spark your creativity, start with reproducing a card that's in the catalog. So that's that one. And then here's another one that Ellie made. Oops. Don't you love the colors on this one? I like the pinks with the reds. It's not a traditional color, and I really love it with the silver. So pretty. So those are two pretty cards using that. Okay. Now, this is one of my favorites. Look how adorable this is. Now, this is a stamp set. It is not a, there's no bundle, but you can cut these out if you wanted to. So festive and fun. Say that 3 times. So let's have a look at some of these. I got a lot of these samples in a recent swap that I hosted. Sorry. So here we go. Look at this. Look at this giraffe putting that star on the top. It kind of reminds me of, if you're my age, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, when the abominable snowman, they get him to hang the star on the top because he's so tall at the end. Remember that? It's so cute. And what I like about this is that you don't have to do a lot of coloring if you don't want to. You just got the tree and some things. Don't think you can see this, but the little bulbs have Wink Stella on them. Isn't that cute? Love that. When there's that embossing folder. Okay, this embossing folder, let me get it to show you because it is so, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, please let me have it in a really fast way to show you. Here it is. It is called Christmas Tidings Embossing Folder. Can you see that? Look at all the words. So that's what it does. It just has all the words on the background. I love using embossing folders. I was talking to one of my customers today, Linda, about that, how it's so nice to just add a little bit of texture to your cards in an easy way by adding an embossing folder. Okay. Autumn bundle. Yeah, the autumn bundle is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Hello. You can watch what you've missed, but we're just doing a little tour of the catalog. I will make a card today, but we're also just doing a tour. Okay. So check out this moose. Is that the cutest thing ever? These are also embossing folders, which I cannot believe I have not ordered them. Like, what was I thinking? I missed it. They're called Cheery Patterns. So we've got the circles, and then there's also some ways. I'll show you a card that my other sister sent me in a little bit where it's got the using both of those. Okay, so isn't that cute? Love that. So the images in this set are so adorable. Look at the beaver. Oh, come on. How cute is that? The rhino. Love it. Okay. Don't have any samples from Oh Holy Night, but it is gorgeous. I believe that the Shining Brightly Special to Designer Series paper is just unorderable at the moment. I think it was a really popular item this morning. So, but it'll be back. next up, we have Stars at Night bundle and the Stars at Night hybrid embossing folder. I think those are, I think they are on, I'm just taking it out of the package here, you guys. Sorry. I got sidetracked with, we've got people cutting the hedge here today. It's a big deal. I have 145 foot worth of hedge and they're like 10 feet tall, so it takes all day. So I got distracted helping out John. Okay, so how pretty is this? Isn't that gorgeous? Really nice. And the stars are brightly shining. I love that. Okay. Don't have any samples for these, the rocking horse. I did have a customer order that this morning, though. She liked the rocking horse. Again, it's very traditional. Did you see the sample in the catalog? That's from the Gone Fishing. That's the tackle box from the Gone Fishing. Now that I saw that, I'm thinking there's so many things we can use in the catalog along with that, right? And this one here, Shop the Town, it coordinates with our Let's Go Shopping dies that are in the main catalog. So kind of you get dual purpose on those ones. Okay, I don't have anything in the Forever Forest. I can't own everything. I know it's shocking, but I can't. Now, joy to you with the handcrafted elements dies. My sister Mo, who is on this call, she sent me a couple of cards. Let me show you those. Look at this one. Isn't that gorgeous? Mo used there's a embossing folder, snow, oh gosh, what's it called? Snowflake Sky 3D. I don't know if you can see that it's on the Night of Navy here, but look how Mo has put the top of the ornament and the bottom of the ornament, and peace and joy to you and yours. I love that. And she's got that gorgeous paper there too, that glimmer paper. Although to me, it kind of looks like snakeskin. I don't know why, but it kind of does. Isn't that pretty? Love that. So that was from Mo. And then she also sent me this one here, just taking it out of its wrapper so that it doesn't shine too much. So we've got another one here. So very similar, but instead of the gold, she's used the Night of Navy and then just added some gold highlights. There's that gorgeous ribbon from that Oh Holy Night one. So wishing you a very Merry Christmas. Isn't that pretty? And this card is also in the catalog. Let's find the name. But they come in, let's see here, page 34. So let's see here. We've got, here it is. You can see, sometimes you miss things in the catalog, right? Can you see this? Here's the card base and here's the envelopes. And they are brushed gold cards and envelopes. You get 20 cards and 20 envelopes, regular size, 4¼ by 5½ folded. So they got gold foil, beautiful. And Mo made the card. She just, I love that. Isn't that gorgeous? Drawing in that gold. So pretty. Okay, next up is probably one of the most popular sets, I believe, or suites. Who doesn't love bears and who doesn't love polar bears? I don't know. I think Canada is the home to the most polar bears on Earth. I know people think, what? Wouldn't that be the Arctic? Actually, no. The province of Manitoba and Churchill, Manitoba, they actually sometimes have them walking down the main street there. But that's the largest population of polar bears in the world is in Canada. So Berry Christmas. How sweet are these? Love it. And of course, everything that goes with this suite is fantastic. You've got stamps, dies. You've got that's the Snowflake Sky 3D. We've got this gorgeous adhesive back glimmer or glittered sequins, beautiful ribbons. Oh, Memories and More cards and the fantastic DSP. So you can't really go wrong, but I forgot to take these out. Let me see if it matters. Maybe it doesn't. Oh, no, I don't think it matters. Can you guys see that? Yeah, it's okay. So you can probably see this gorgeous ribbon. There's some DSP. There's the embossing folder. I think that's really pretty. And simple. It's not complicated, right? Here's another one. Also, I think pretty easy to mass produce for your Christmas. Love that. You can just see the DSP there. Let's see what you guys are saying. Keisha, you got the Forever Forest and the dies are amazing. Are they? Ooh, now I'm going to need those. Hi, Jacqueline. I love the stamp set. It's so much fun, especially the giraffe. I know it's so cute. It's so cute. Keep going. I got a lot of berry. There we go. There's that gorgeous, look at that gorgeous paper from the Winter Meadow. Is that simple? We've just got the white, and then we bring in the metallic paper. So cute. Elegant, but simple. Here's another one. Again, we've got the two polar bears. Now the polar bear, the punch here punches out the large polar bear, but this one is so easy to fussy cut. That's not hard to do. And there's that gorgeous navy ribbon with the gold sparkles from the other suite, the Oh Holy Night suite. So you can mix and match throughout when you're using the catalog, right? Here's another one. Let me take it out of its little holder. My sister Ellie made me this card. Love this. Look at this. Don't you love that fold? I don't know what Ellie calls this fold, but I like it. I'm going to mix a bunch of cards using it. I really like how it's got that triangle, and then you've got that place to write. So you got kind of a card within a card, and she's used that gorgeous paper. And I like the way that she's stamped the polar bear, not in black, but in gray, just to give it, it's just a little subtler. Love that. Balmy blue. You can't go wrong with balmy blue. Okay, what do we got next? All right. Gift of Giving. Also, if you like to color, this is a great one. And again, my sister Ellie sent me a whole bunch of cards. How spoiled am I? How about this one? Love that. All the presents. I like this one because Ellie's just added a little bit of color. She hasn't had to go too crazy. And I like the way she resisted coloring in everything. Because sometimes we think we have to add more color when we really don't. Here's another one that she did. Because I don't own this set. This is why it's good to have sisters who share. They stamp for me and send me stuff. I love simple. I do too, Mern. I love simple. Simple can be good, right? Well, here's one that Ellie did. It's a simple coloring, which I really love, but it's one of those faux step cards. Okay, so cute. This ribbon is also from the online exclusive. So if you've missed that, go back and check that out again in my store. And then Ellie's brought in that beautiful designer series paper from the suite that's coming up. I can't remember. Noel's. There's a word Noel in it. Here's another one that she did. And I like this. It's a gatefold. I think that's what you call it. But when you open it, we've got a little place for our gift card. I really like that. Simple. Okay, let's turn the page. Don't have any of these, but my sister Mo has this winter owl set. And she was showing me some of the cards that she's made. And they're really pretty. It's nice that we all have different tastes, isn't it? All of us, my sisters and I, and all of you and I, because it's just variety. It's the spice of life, right? Now, this suite is fantastic. There's so much going on in this suite, and you can pick and choose what you'd like. So we got Joy of Christmas Suite Collection. Lots of gorgeous samples. We've got two bundles. We've got the Joy of Noel bundle and the Christmas Classic bundle. Love these little loose gems and sequins. How adorable are they for a shaker card, right? Like, it's perfect. Now, I do have them, but the question is, oh, do I have them? Here we go. Yeah, let's have a look. I haven't used them yet, but I bought them and thought, oh yeah, those would be great for a shaker card. No, let's not have a shaker card all over my desk. But you can see here, hopefully, if I put a few up, look at that. Can you see how they sparkle? There's musical notes and holly and berries, and so pretty. And there's probably 1,000 pieces here. Let's see. Quantity, 550. I'm going to take Stampin' Up's word for it. I'm not going to count them. Okay. I want this set just for that cup of treats. I know it's super cute. Because imagine using that, like giving somebody like some hot chocolate and a candy cane and a little gift pack, right? The designer paper in the Joy of Christmas suite is gorgeous. I agree, Jacqueline. It is beautiful. Both, right? We've got the Joy of Christmas. Ooh, look, there's a musical note. I don't want that to have 549 pieces. There we go. gorgeous. And then we've also got the specialty paper with the musical notes and whatnot. I love that. And then this, you might think, oh gosh, don't we already have that? No, this is black and very vanilla. And it's a 3/8 of an inch versus the black and white, which is a 1/4 inch. So it's a little bit different. Okay. So there, this is such a beautiful suite. It takes up 4 pages. Let's look at some cards. Okay. So we've got this one. Now this one is the Joy of Noel. So can you see that? Love the dies. Gorgeous, right? Oop, make sure I'm on. Oop, move it down. Okay, love that. And what's happening? This is one die from the Joy of Noel. This die that it's sitting on is this one just turned. So this was one I got in a swap. Love that. And we've got the I think it's called Merry Melody embossing folder. We've been using that this week, haven't we? Here's another one, a little bit simpler, but just as effective, because we've got the die at the back. And instead of stamping on the die, whoever made this card in my swap put some designer series paper. There's that gorgeous designer series paper. Looks like watercolor, doesn't it? And then look at those sayings in this Christmas classic. You can't really go wrong. Deck the halls, season's greeting, peace on earth, tidings of comfort and joy, Christmas, merry holidays. My gosh, you've got everything you need in that set. And then lastly, we've got this one. Love it too. So we're using the stamps from the Joy of Noel and just a little bit of color, hardly anything. And then we've grabbed that piece of Peace on Earth. So that's another swap card. Love it. Love the colors too. Okay. Next up, sending cheer. Now, I wish I could show you the cards that I created for my upcoming class, which is on October the 1st, because you would sign up, because they're adorable. I'm not just saying it. Each card, where I use this, I use the dies, and I use the paper from the Merry, Bold, and Bright. Okay, so we're using these beautiful, vibrant colors, bright and fun. The light bulbs, the fa la 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 la, they're just fun. Polka dots, all sort of bright colors. So I made this card, remember, on my live the other day. So I don't know what you call it, but it's a gift card holder, and I like it. Don't know, accordion card maybe? I don't know what you call it. Okay, now I'm going to be switching here to my favorite, Winter Meadow. Now, Winter Meadow, I've made a few cards because I want to show you them, because they are going to be the cards that Ange McKay and I are using in our upcoming virtual catalog launch. So I'm going to pause here in our little demo, and I'm going to make a card with this. So we're going to take a little break from looking through and oohing and awing, and we're going to make some cards, okay? And then we'll come back. So let's grab what we need. What's included in this suite is the Magical Metal stamps, the Magical Metal dies, and then we've got the adhesive back glitter sequins, and we've got the sheer ribbon, 1/2 inch, which has got the silver and the sheer. Okay, so those are the products we're going to use. And then we've also got 2 designer series papers. One is, let me get this, got a bit out of order here. One is your sort of traditional DSPs, meaning that they're 12 by 12. They're not specialty papers, but they're so fun. Love it. Looks like frost on a window, I think. And then also there's snowflake specialty papers, and there's also a white one that I just don't have here. Look at the sparkle in those. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. So that's what comes in the suite. Let's make our card. Grab my stuff that I need for said card. And stick that in so you can see what I'm doing. I made this card like 3.5 weeks ago, so you don't just have to bear with me here as I make it. So what I've got, a little pouch here, is your standard basic white, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then this is a piece of the designer series paper. And I really like this one with the muted trees. It almost looks like somebody stamped it and then sprayed it with water and let the colors kind of run. I like that. I should just double check. Anybody got any questions before I go on to creating? Somebody's over here. Hi, Vay. How are you? Over there on YouTube. Thank you. Hi, Judy. Oh, nice to see you. It's cold where you are. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry. I think the people in the East would trade with you. Okay. I think I've caught up. I said hi to Margaret earlier. Okay. So let's just go ahead and glue this down. Okay. Now, I cut the designer series paper to completely cover the front of the card. Now, sometimes we leave a little edge. Not today. This is cut 5.5 by 4 1/4. Okay. Okay, pretty simple. You could actually just put a little saying on there with some ribbon and Bob's your uncle, you'd be good to go, right? But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stamp some things. So the colors I'm going to use are Berry Burst, Shaded Spruce, and Misty Moonlight. And I'm wondering if I need to bring my camera down a titch while I'm stamping. So I think I will. So you can see what I'm doing a little bit easier. Okay, now I've got to figure out which card, which piece of what goes with what. And I'd say that is not that one because I got these, like I said, 3 weeks ago, you guys. That one looks right. Okay, so let's get the measurements for this for you guys. So the basic white is 3 by 4, and the Moody Mauve is 3.5 by 3 3/4. Okay, so it's going to kind of be like this. Let's bring in a scrap piece because I want to stamp some things on here. Let me make sure. Oh, I've given myself 2 of the same size, but I want to make sure. Yep, that's right. Okay, let's grab some stamps. I just randomly grabbed these branches. So there's these 3 plus the fruit. You can use whatever combo you want. So I'm going to take the Moody Mauve. I'm going to take the fruit. I'm going to stamp it full strength here on a piece of basic white. And then without re-inking, I'm just going to stamp it on the corner there. So just want a lighter version, okay? And then next up, let's grab the Misty Moonlight. And I'm going to do quite a few second generations here. So I'm going to grab this one and let's ink it up. I'm going to stamp it on my basic white. Of course, look, of course, I got that on my hands because of course. So I'm just going to take a sec. Give me a sec, everyone, to get that off because what are the chances of it going everywhere on my card? I would say hi. All right. And I just want to kind of stamp that like that. So I got a little bit lighter version. And then I've got this one over here. And I'm just going to do that one in Shaded Spruce. I'm going to use another little piece of basic white. Nope, don't like that. Got to ink it up better than that. These are distinctive stamps, so they may be meant to be like that, but I don't think so. No, it's more like that. Don't you love when you have distinctive stamps? You can stamp it and then you get all the different kind of dimension in a stamp. I like that. What else? I've got this one here, which is that big spray. So let's stamp this on a scrap piece. And then I'm going to go in and just have a lighter version of that. I can even do it again just to have a lighter version. Okay. And then I want to add some words. So I'm going to go with the colder weather brings us together. Now, I'm going to make sure that this is straight. That looks Oh, hard. No, I don't think that's straight. So give me a second, everybody. I'm going to make sure it's closer to me so I can see it. The thing that I find too, oh, and I didn't want it in that color, so we'll just stamp that off. The thing I find too with some of these stamps, I tend to try and make the wrong word straight. Does that make sense? Like I fuss with it thinking, I'll show you what I mean. Get that cleaned up. I'm trying to like make together the straight word, and it should be the or brings us. And I think that's what throws me off all the time. So it's good to be reminded. So if I go brings on, then it's straight. So I was just kind of tricking my brain. Okay, so let me go here. So the colder, let's do this. There we go. Colder weather brings us together. Go. And I'm going to close this up just because it could be disastrous if I don't. Okay. Now, here's the ones that we cut, or we stamped earlier. So shall we cut these ones out and use those? Let's grab this. Okay. Line that up. And line that up. And as you know, I've got my little eye issue. So I like to use my tape to hold everything down. So let's do that first. Bring in our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. We've got our plate number 3 on the bottom, plate number 2. Then we've got what we're cutting out. Then we've got our second plate number 2. Send that through. Don't you love when things can, you have dies that you can cut things out, or punches? I like those. Dies or punches work for me. Okay, there we go. And then lastly, we've got this one. And I'm going to just steal a piece of the tape. There we go. I've been using this one so many weeks now. I think, oh, I hope people aren't sick of me using it, but I love it. I really like this whole suite of products. You can use it for, winter birthdays too, right? I don't think it's just specific to Christmas or holidays. So there we go. So I've got all those cut out. I'm going to put this away. What are you guys saying? Watch somewhere to put on diagonally work for me with keeping stamp. Okay, Mern. Watch somewhere to put on diagonally worked with me. Oh, the plates, you mean? Is that what you mean? Whenever I use just 3, 2, and the plate number 3 on the bottom instead of plate number 1, it works beautifully. Okay, so I've made myself a little crazy here because I'm being a little fussy. I'm going to redo my central piece. It'll just take me a second. So I'm going to lean over this so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I think that's, I don't know why I can't stamp it straight. I'm going to, third time's the charm. Let's try this. Let's see. Oh, that worked, but then I've got that. So we're just going to forget it. You can make yourself into a crazy person, and I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to just accept that it's a handmade card. It's okay. So here's our piece. And then here's the pieces that I cut out. And I want to use some dimensionals. And some of these are small, so I might have to, this one should be okay with the regular size dimensionals, I think. Now what I want to do is I want to come in here and I want to have it off the edge there. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to do that. Very scientific. This one here, I think I could use either my minis, or I could cut down a regular size one. But I've got some minis, so let's do that. I'll figure out how, yeah, I'm going to do it like that. Well, I don't know. I wasn't up at the crack of dawn ordering, but I did have 3 or 4 customers that I was helping place orders. So I wanted to make sure that they didn't miss out on anything. So I think I ordered at 7 this morning. But what I noticed, I don't know about you guys, but I noticed that my customers who stayed up and put their order in at 11 o'clock Pacific time, 11 p.m., their orders shipped before I even placed my orders this morning. I was like, whoa, bravo. Stampin' Up, bravo. Okay, so I wanted that to kind of hang off. So again, I'm going to trim that off. There you go. Just want that. So that little edge. And then lastly, I've got this green one that I'm going to, again, I think I need my minis for that. Anybody have any questions? You're all so quiet. No, the stamp on the block diagonally, watched on Tuesday. Oh, stamp on the block diagonally. Okay, so you think that'll help me get it straight, Mern? Okay, well, I'll go watch that then. Let's see what they can tell me or show me. I'm going to try that then. Okay, I'm just going to trim this off. All right, so there we go. We're going to bring our card back in and our mold. Now, I think what I did was I always like to check. I think this goes. Let me make sure I've got this going the right way. It goes like that, because that wouldn't be. Let me see here. I'm not sure which way it goes, but I like it kind of fat like this, so I'm doing it this way. Like I said, I made a card 3 weeks ago, put it in a little cellophane with all the bits that I needed, and then moved on and did a different card entirely. Okay. Okay, we're going to do that. I'm going to turn that over so it can dry. Okay, and then let's grab some of that ribbon. So I've got this ribbon, and I'm hoping I've done this the way I wanted. So let me just see. Oh yeah, that'll work. I'll make sure my ribbon is going higher or lower than that. So all I did was I took the ribbon and I kind of went diagonally like that. I folded it over like that. And if you wanted, you could even do one more. I don't know if you need to or not, but if you want, you can. And then I just took a piece of regular Scotch tape, nothing fancy, and trim this off like so, a little bit shorter. Then we're going to take our little piece here and grab our dimensionals. I'm getting down to the edges here, which, don't you love the edges? Love the edges. If you're like me, you kind of live for the edges, because then I can put this down all the way around. Normally I would just put one on each corner, right? But since I've got the edges, I might as well do it. Put one up here, one down there, and we'll put one in the middle so we don't have a sag in there. Okay, take all of these off. Ta-da, ta-da. So let's come back over here and let's put this down. It's got that little bit of ribbon hanging out the top and the bottom. Like that. Let me show you my original, although I don't think I stamped. Well, looks like I did stamp it straight. Must have practiced. Anyway, so that's the card for today. And you could go ahead and add some Wink Castella too. I think this card I used the Moody Mauve. And this one I used Berry Bright, which was a mistake. But you know what? I kind of like it. It's a little bit brighter than that Moody Mauve. Kind of liking that. All right, let's clear up so we can keep going with our tour of the catalog. So I'm just going to put this aside for a sec. I'm going to clean up my mess. I need my little vacuum. I've got my little desk vacuum that my friend Marilyn sent me. But it's over there instead of here. Okay. All right. So we're back. And let's bring in the catalog again. Any questions, you guys? Oh, thanks, Margaret. Okay, so let's go up, 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 up. How's that? That gives us enough space to see the pages. Right. So that's the gorgeous winter metal. This is the stamps, dies, embellishments, paper that we're using in our catalog launch party. It's virtual. You can join us from anywhere, literally anywhere. It's on October the 1st. So make sure you check out my links for that, or ask me if you can't find them. I do not have sparkling snowflakes. So flip. Oh, we thought this one was interesting. Above It All. Did anybody buy the Above It All? It certainly is a Vancouver, where I'm from. This is, we have gondolas everywhere going up the sides of the mountains, but I didn't get it. Okay, now, Keisha, this was your favorite, right? All About Autumn. I don't know how you cannot love All About Autumn. So let me show you those. But before I do, I forgot I got a few other winter meadows to show you. Oh my gosh. Let's go back. So here we go. Like that. So that's the paper, that's the stamp part of the DSP, and that's the distressed distressed tile 3D, I think. My friend stamped that straight. Good for her. Okay, this is one we made together, remember? So you can look back. If you missed this video, you can look back and find that. Here's another one we made together. Again, if you want to look for it, it's in my videos, either on YouTube or here in my Facebook page or Facebook group. They're all there. Love this one. This is just cutting out some of the dies. Love it. Isn't that pretty? This paper here I really like. This is the one that kind of reminds me of frost on the windows in the morning. And I just wanted to use a very small strip of the busier paper. Oh, your favorite is whale watching? Well, hold that thought, because I have some whale watching ones to show you that my sister made me. Okay, and here's another one. Pretty. This one has got embossed edges. So the Versamark, you take your Versamark and you just go around the edges, like on the side, then add the silver embossing powder, and then heat set it, and you get that nice little frame. And it ties nicely with the silver ribbon, I think. All right, now we're at All About Autumn. Now this is an add-on class for October the 1st. So if you want to join, you can. Here's a card. I didn't make this on mine, but I made this one for the swap. So I really like this. Love all the autumn colors. It's so pretty. Then we've got this one. Thankful for all you do. Okay. I don't have any of those. I don't do Halloween, but I got a card in our swap. Bag of Bones. And you won't be able to see this, but these little elements here are glow in the dark. They're so cute. No bones about it. You're a special friend. That's so cute. My daughter would like that card. Okay. Don't have the pick of the patch. I don't have this one. Nope. Flipping to something I have. And look, Keisha, here we go. Whale watching. Now you like this, I'm sure, Keisha, because we live on the west coast of Canada, Vancouver, Victoria, Vancouver Island, and we see orcas if we go out in the ocean. And so that's why you're liking it, I'm thinking. So here's some cards. Here's one. Love this one. It looks like a little winter scene with our orca. Is that your favorite second suite? Yeah. could use for medical students, etc. That's true, Mo. That would be so fun. Oh, what a great idea. My sister just said, why can't you use, you can use a skeleton for anybody in the medical profession, right? That would be funny. Or physio or whatever. Anyway, isn't that pretty? Okay. And then here is the cards that my sister, literally, I just got in the mail today. So let me take them out of their little wrappers because they're very special. So she's made a card. Look at this. Is that gorgeous or what? We've got the leaping orcas, the breaching, sorry. They're breaching. And I love how Mo's gone with that set that's from that annual catalog. Oh gosh, not gentle waves, something waves. She's grabbed those in the clouds. Love that. So pretty. Okay, I'm really spoiled by my sister's, aren't I? The bones paired with the Band-Aid. Yes. Oh, you guys are like really thinking of things now. There's another one. This really does look like off our coast, doesn't it? With our little orcas. Love that. Okay, next up is this one. I really like the way Mo she's made this dimensional by kind of making two main scenes here, but then she's tied it together with the breaching whale, and then she's popped up this second one here, so it's really got this really fabulous dimension. And then she's used Winka Stella, which I really love. Oh, and she's like my sister Ellie. They stamp the inside, which is so cool. Love that. Happy birthday. And then I love this one. This is the embossing folder I do not have. Gone Fishing DSP. That's great. The waves, Mo. What are the waves from? Tell me what those are from. But look at this one. I love this. This is like a little, easel kind of card. This is these. Let me open this up. So these little circles and this wavy pattern are all one embossing folder set called, what is it called? Let's see here. It is called Cheery Patterns. Yeah, I got to get it. But I really like that because these look like the bubbles in the water from the orcas, and then we've got the waves. And I love the color. This is the Tahitian Tide. I think that's really pretty. Anyways, oh my gosh, we made it. I don't have any of the other samples or any of the other stamps, but we went through a lot today. We got a lot done today. And girls, here we are. Here's our card. So don't forget, here's our card for today. Okay, so the one I made earlier, and then the one we made together. Okay. They're pretty similar, except we've got the different, sort of the pomegranates are a different color, I think. Okay, let's come back over here. Whew. That was a lot, wasn't it? I agree. Mo, her cards aren't they, Jacqueline? They really are fabulous. Yes, my sisters are demonstrators too. My sister Mo, she's on here as Morag. She has been a demonstrator since the time that we joined Stampin' Up! Together, so 21 years ago. We were both on the focus group that Shelley put together before she brought it to Canada. So we kind of had a 6-month preview before they launched here. And so we did that. And then so Mo is in Toronto. And my other sister, Ellie, who's on this call, and I showed you some of her cards, she's been a demonstrator for a long time, probably 15 years. I can't remember. She is signed up with Mo because they do a lot of stuff together. And Ellie is in Pickering, which is just east of Toronto. So, yeah. So that's where they are. It is a fun family unit. That's what we call ourselves, right, girls? A fun family unit. Anyway, they're very kind to me. They send me so many samples. It's I try and send them ones too, but I think they send me more, which I really appreciate. Anything else? Oh, did you see that, Mo? Janet saying that your cards are amazing. They are. You probably joined late, Janet. Ellie's cards were amazing earlier. You can have a look at that later. Anybody else got anything to say? Did I miss anybody? Did I miss saying hello? I'd like to say hello to everybody who comes. I think I got everybody. I got Diane. Okay. See you Sunday. Yes, so see you Sunday, Diane. I got your order in for you today. So you should be seeing that. I think it might even ship today or tomorrow. So it's really fast with the shipping, which is yay, Stampin' Up. Kudos to Stampin' Up. Okay, guys. So thank you. That was a fast little tour of the catalog, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all back here on Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time on the Same Bat channel. Not Same Bat time, but Same Bat channel, Sunday at 10 a.m. on YouTube on my Stamp Crazy with Alison page and my my Border Buddy. And Diane, did you figure out how to see me on the page? You're having a problem finding me on the page. Hopefully you were able to click back from the video tab and see me. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Happy stamping, everybody, and happy Catalog Launch Day. Woohoo!